A newly created House committee is taking aim at the Chinese Communist Party, and it held its very first hearing last night. It's part of a bipartisan effort by lawmakers to inform Americans on what the committee's chairman calls the Chinese Communist Party's, quote, threat to America. His quote, not mine. Joe Khalil is live on Capitol Hill this morning with a look at what happened. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, Mitch. So big picture, the committee says last night that we need to totally rethink and reshape our relationship with the Chinese government. We've never had a committee like this. So it became clear yesterday that their goal is really just to lay out a path as to how the United States is able to do that. And I want you to hear from the chairman of this committee, Mike Gallagher. He talked about what the stakes are.
We may call this a strategic competition, but it's not a polite tennis match. This is an existential struggle over what life will look like in the 21st century. And the most fundamental freedoms are at stake.
So they talked about three categories here mainly. One, national security. One, human rights in China, including a very real genocide happening there right now among Muslim minority Uyghurs. And the third is the U.S. economically getting cheated in many ways by the Chinese government. So going forward now, the committee says they're going to address China building up its military and its spying. That includes using apps like TikTok to allegedly steal American users' data, and also the very real concern that China might make Taiwan the next Ukraine and potentially invade. Also, moving forward, our sources are telling us there's going to be a big emphasis on cutting China off in terms of our dependence on things. They make everything from cheap goods to even things we use in our military equipment to important medicines. So all of that, Mitch, they say we need to cut our dependence on China.
And Joe, the hearing was interrupted by protesters. They said that this committee is anti-Asian. It's not just investigating China, it's anti-Asian. What did the committee have to say about those claims?
That was something that we saw. I thought it was a really interesting moment here. I'm just going to let you listen to a little bit, and we'll pick it up on the other side.
Can help the United States.
It's about saber rattling. It's not about peace. We need cooperation.
Your sign is upside down.
It's the biggest threat.
So that stuff happens sometimes, but I thought extra important yesterday because the committee, Democrats and Republicans, have been trying to emphasize that that is not what they're doing. This is not an anti-Chinese committee. This is strictly on the Chinese Communist Party. And actually, some people testifying and members of Congress made the point that, look, the fact that those protesters are allowed to come in and hold up signs is a First Amendment protection that they would not be able to enjoy in China under the Chinese Communist Party. And so that was one of many points that they made. And I thought it was interesting they sort of flipped the script there on those protesters. So anyway, we will continue to see what this committee does. Should be interesting to follow their work.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.